I've had obviously an interesting life, but I didn't have.
After nearly 4 decades in the spotlight, Tom Selleck, the face of Blue Bloods and one of television's most respected figures, has made a heartbreaking decision to step away from acting. At 79, the legendary actor is facing the toughest chapter of his life as his wife, Jillie Mack, battles a devastating illness. Friends say Selleck has been losing sleep, torn between the career that defined him and the woman who grounded his soul. The once unstoppable star who built an empire on determination and charm is now prioritizing something far more meaningful: love, family, and the fragile time they still have together. A modest beginning and the foundation of grit. Tom Selleck's story begins in Detroit, Michigan on January 29, 1945, in a modest household defined by love and hard work. His mother, Martha, was a devoted homemaker, while his father, Robert, served as a mechanic on B-29 bombers during World War II. The family's post-war move to California in 1949 marked the beginning of a challenging but formative chapter. They arrived with little money but carried determination and unity that became the family's backbone. Robert's job as a real estate agent offered inconsistent pay, teaching Tom resilience and financial prudence. Growing up in Sherman Oaks, young Tom learned that success wasn't handed out, it had to be earned. He took on small jobs to help his family, developing discipline and humility along the way. His upbringing grounded him, giving him the strength to stay level-headed even when fame eventually found him. These lessons of grit, modesty, and integrity shaped the man who would one day capture America's heart. From the court to the camera, an unexpected path before Hollywood fame, Tom Selleck's life revolved around sports, not scripts. Standing tall at 6 feet 4 inches, he was a standout basketball player who dreamed of making it big on the court. His athletic talent earned him a scholarship to the University of Southern California, where he played for the USC Trojans. Yet, while balancing studies, sports, and part-time work, fate quietly redirected his path. During his college years, a local talent scout noticed his striking looks and calm confidence. His television debut came as a contestant on The Dating Game, a moment filled with awkward charm that hinted at his screen potential. Though he didn't win either appearance, his presence caught producers' attention, leading to early modeling and acting offers. It was the first hint that Selleck's destiny might lie beyond basketball. His journey from the court to the camera wasn't planned. It was shaped by chance, persistence, and a quiet charisma that made him unforgettable even in fleeting moments on screen. Early struggles and a soldier's honor. The 1960s tested Selleck's resilience in ways that would define his character forever. Amid growing tensions from the Vietnam War, he made the selfless decision to join the California Army National Guard in 1967, serving for 6 years. During that time, he earned the rank of sergeant and gained a deep appreciation for discipline and leadership. However, his choice came with personal cost. 20th Century Fox dropped his contract after he left for military duty, setting back his acting ambitions. Still, Tom never expressed regret. Service to his country came first. When he returned, Hollywood's doors were barely open, forcing him to start again from scratch. He supported himself through commercials, small acting parts, and modeling gigs, refusing to let rejection break him. His father's words, "If you don't go after it, you might regret it at 35, stayed with him, motivating him to keep moving forward. That soldier's mindset, humble, determined, and loyal, became the moral foundation of his life and career. Breakthrough roles and lessons from James Garner, persistence led Tom Selleck to his first true breakthrough on The Rockford Files alongside television icon James Garner. Garner saw potential in Selleck and became a mentor, teaching him that audiences connect more with flawed human characters than with perfect heroes. This advice resonated deeply with Tom, who had often been dismissed by casting directors for looking too clean-cut or too handsome. Before Rockford Files, he gained valuable experience on The Young and the Restless, where he learned the fast-paced demands of television production. Those years of hard work molded his craft, even as recognition remained elusive. Garner's mentorship helped Selleck understand that authenticity, not image, builds longevity. That understanding became the key to his next and greatest opportunity, Magnum P.I. When the chance came, he approached it with maturity and focus, determined to bring depth to the role rather than just charm. His patience, humility, and years of rejection had quietly prepared him for stardom, the rise of Magnum P.Y., and the making of an icon. When Magnum P.Y. premiered in 1980, Tom Selleck became a household name almost overnight. As Thomas Magnum, a private investigator living in Hawaii, he balanced toughness with humor, pain with heart, and confidence with vulnerability. The show's tropical backdrop and Selleck's effortless charisma gave television audiences a fresh kind of hero, one who felt real. Magnum wasn't a superhero. He was flawed and relatable, shaped by his past as a Vietnam veteran. Selleck's influence reshaped the character, turning what could have been a formulaic role into something timeless. His look, the Ferrari, Hawaiian shirts, and that now legendary mustache, defined 1980s style. Awards followed, including an Emmy and a Golden Globe, confirming what fans already knew. Selleck had become an icon. Though he lost the role of Indiana Jones due to Magnum PI commitments, he later said he had no regrets. The role gave him something far more lasting: connection, credibility, and a place in television history. From Hollywood hero to devoted family man. Even amid stardom, Selleck's personal life told a story of heartache and renewal. His first marriage to model Jacqueline Ray ended in 1982 after nearly a decade, a loss that deeply affected him. Despite the divorce, he continued to be a loving father to Kevin, Jacqueline's son, whom he had adopted. In 1983, while filming in London, fate brought him back to love in the most unexpected way, through the musical Cats. There, he met British actress Jillie Mack, whose warmth and humor immediately drew him in. Their quiet romance led to marriage in 1987, and soon after, they welcomed their daughter, Hannah. Rather than chasing the Hollywood spotlight, Selleck chose a simpler life on a California ranch. He prioritized family over fame, raising horses and cherishing privacy. For Tom, success wasn't measured in awards. It was found in the peace of home, the laughter at dinner, and the enduring bond of love that fame could never buy. Career reinvention and unshakable integrity. After Magnum PI, many thought Selleck's best years were behind him, but he proved them wrong. His 1987 comedy Three Men and a Baby became a box office hit, showcasing his comedic timing and gentle charm. Later, he delivered powerful performances in An Innocent Man, Quigley Down Under, and the beloved Jesse Stone TV films, where he explored darker, more introspective roles. His guest appearance on Friends as Dr. Richard Burke charmed a new generation, earning him acclaim for portraying vulnerability beneath strength. What set Selleck apart was integrity. He chose roles that aligned with his values rather than chasing fame. In 2010, he returned to television in Blue Bloods as Police Commissioner Frank Reagan, embodying authority with compassion. Each performance reflected his belief in honesty, respect, and humanity. Selleck's ability to reinvent himself while staying true to his core made him not just a star, but a trusted figure in American culture. The emotional impact of Blue Bloods and its end. For 14 seasons, Blue Bloods was more than a hit. It was a symbol of family and faith. As Frank Reagan, Selleck portrayed a leader defined by wisdom, empathy, and moral conviction. The family dinner scenes became iconic, capturing love, disagreement, and unity in equal measure. Behind the camera, the cast shared the same connection, often describing the show as their second home. Selleck's leadership grounded everyone, both on and off set. When CBS announced the show's cancellation in 2024, fans and cast members alike felt the loss deeply. Selleck, visibly emotional, admitted he believed there were still stories left to tell. His portrayal of Reagan left an enduring mark, proving that quiet strength and integrity could still captivate audiences in an age of cynicism. Even as the show ended, it cemented Selleck's legacy as one of television's most respected and beloved figures, a man who led with heart, not ego. A legacy of strength, love, and grace. Tom Selleck's story transcends fame. It is a lifelong testament to honor, humility, and heart. From his working-class beginnings to the heights of stardom, he never lost sight of who he was. His career is filled with characters that reflected his values, men of integrity, courage, and compassion. Yet beyond the spotlight, his true legacy lies in the life he built with Jillie and their daughter, far from Hollywood's chaos. In an era obsessed with celebrity, Selleck reminded the world that success means little without authenticity. His retirement isn't an ending, but a new beginning, a time to cherish peace after decades of purpose. Whether remembered as Thomas Magnum, Frank Reagan, or simply Tom, he leaves behind more than just a career. He leaves a legacy of grace, loyalty, and quiet strength. In the end, the mustache, the Ferrari, and the fame fade, but the man of honor remains eternal.